Hello everyone and welcome to day 16 of our Christmas calendar here on the channel. And this day I'm going to talk about what I believe is gonna come in Golf Clash and also what I believe is needed to come in Golf Clash for Golf Clash to keep itself being the leader when it comes to the golf games on mobile devices and obviously iPad devices and also computer. And this is a video that I've been giving a lot of thought to. Obviously, I always give a lot of thought to every video, but I've been listing up a couple of pointers that I do believe is going to be necessary for the game to improve and keep itself on the high level. But I would love as well to hear your thoughts. How do you think this game can improve from how it is today? Make sure to comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts about that. And I mean, if there is any good suggestions, I will obviously take it as my mission as a representative for the community to send that in to the game makers for them to hear the thoughts from the community. So let's enjoy and let's have a look at the video. It is truly very interesting to think about what come next in this game. I've been having many ideas over the years. I've pitched many different things to the game makers and also pitched many things in the community for some of you to read, or like for all of you to read. Some of you have read it. And you know, I'm gonna start with one thing that I truly believe is gonna come, and that kind of goes back to when Golf Clash got bought by EA, from being with Warner Brothers to now EA. They now have a very solid partner when it comes to being the EA being the biggest in the gaming industry when it comes to all from having FIFA, NHL and everything like that. And I do think that with EA's experience and also the fact that they have many games on consoles like PlayStation, Xbox and stuff like that, I do believe that we will see Golf Clash being a console game as well in the future, because it's not just to allow current players to play on PlayStation and Xbox and stuff like that, but it's also for bringing new players in. I mean, there is no doubt that the new players is not coming into the game in the same extent as it did years ago. Obviously, that's never really going to happen in the same way, but that would be one way to widen and also strengthen the player base with more players. Obviously, it will be interesting if they do that to see how they would cope with the fact that computer, iPad, phone players to play against players that play on console, because it will be different, and that's going to be a different thing. But that's one way I do think will one thing I think will happen with the game, and I would say I do think that will come rather sooner than later. Another thing that I do think will come into the game is some type of overhaul when it comes to the clan system. I mean, now we obviously have the clan system with the different divisions and stuff like that, and running for the Champions 100 and such, but there is not many games out there that do have clans or guilds or whatever that aren't competing against each other. And what I mean with that is that type of clan wars thing that is very apparent in many other games, where you as a clan is playing a game against another clan. I mean, it could obviously be in many different ways. Like it could be all from that is 1v1 from like account versus account. It could be a way of I mean, how you do in one tournament and then compare that to the other clan, you get some extra points or whatever. I mean, there is so much more to do when it comes to the clans, and that's actually a massive disappointment that they haven't done more than what has been done. And now we need to think back to the clans got into the game during September 2018, or it was September or October 2018, and that is more than 4 years ago. We haven't got literally anything for that. Like, it could be all from also exploring a system where you can, I mean, trade some balls, trade some club cards, and really do the clan thing a
a more interactive thing than what it is right now. I know that clans is definitely keeping players to continue play in a pretty big extent, which is nice. I mean, if I wouldn't be in clans and getting to know people, I would definitely be playing less. But it's long overdue for some type of improvements when it comes to the clans, and I do believe that that is something that will come in the future. In what way, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some type of clan competition, clan wars or something like that in the near future. A third thing that I've been thinking about for a long time actually is now when we have been getting more and more courses that has a new hole modifier, or like new hole location modifier, kind of makes me believe that we will soon enough see having an 18-hole tournament with 18 different hole locations, because it kind of makes sense, like having now the Greenberg Slopes, as I'm recording this video, having the Greenberg Slopes 9-hole cup coming up, where we have 9 new hole locations, like then we have 18 kind of different hole locations, and it would make sense to have that in 18-hole tournaments moving forward. And I do think that will eventually come. I hope so, at least. It would be another way of spicing up the tournaments a little bit. I do also think, speaking about tournament and courses and stuff like that, I do think with EA's connections and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see like real courses in the game, that you will see maybe your local course or favorite course in the game, stuff that you see on the PGA Tour and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised about that either. That would be super fun. Alright, so obviously when it comes to the different things that I've been saying here in the video, it's obviously part of it is kind of hoping that it will come into the game. I love the game. I love playing the game. At the same time, I'm trying to be objective and see it from bigger picture. It's clear to me that obviously with the very lack of changes that we have had in the game for many years, it truly needs to spice it up a little bit to try to recruit new players, try to give us that have been playing the game for a long time be a little bit more excited and stuff like that. So I do cross my fingers, and please let me know in the comment section below what you believe will happen to the game. Do you think the game is done? I mean, tell me that. If you do believe there is something else, if you do believe there is something positive to come to the game that might spike the interest and stuff like that, let me know that too.